Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you are unable to launch this game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart Steam. So just go to Steam, click on Steam on the top and then click on exit and then relaunch Steam and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to restart your computer. Do not ignore these steps. Try these steps. So simply restart your computer once and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Next step is to try this in launch option. So go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option you can just type in nohmd and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to rename OpenVR folder. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select manage, now click on browse local files. Now open the engine folder, now open binaries folder, now open third party folder. Now over here you can see OpenVR folder, make a right click and then you can rename it as openvr.old or whatever you want. You rename it and then you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option, this time you can type in -DX11 and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can type in -DX12 and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, you can remove this, follow the next step. Now the next step is to set monitor refresh rate to 60. So if your monitor has this option to change the refresh rate, you can set it to 60. You can also open Windows settings and then go to system and then go to display and then go to advanced display option over here and then set it to 60 Hz and then you can check. Next step is to rename save game files. Now when you rename the save game files, you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So only if you agree, you can do this. Now for this, open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. Now if you don't see app data on the top, click on view, select show and then put a check on hidden items, open app data folder. Now open the local folder. Over here you can see the game folder, the casting of Frank Stone. So you can make a right click and then you can just rename this to whatever you want. So I will rename it to .old. Now you can launch the game, but the game will start from scratch. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. So now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, browse local files and then make a right click on the game exe files, select properties, go to the second tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. It's still not working, go to properties once again, go to the second tab, put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, then you can open this folder. Now open binaries, Win64. Over here you will see the second exe file. Do the same thing, make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, go to the second tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Try to launch the game from here. Still not working, again go to properties, do the same thing, put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. Still not working, select Windows 7, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Try this, disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game from here and then check. Still not working. Then so when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK, go back and do the same thing with the first exe file. Make a right click, select properties and then you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK, follow the next step. Now the next step is to, now if you're using any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, McAfee, Bitdefender, whichever antivirus program you're using, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. This is important, do this. Now if you're using Windows security, then go to privacy and security in Windows 11 settings. If you have Windows 10, click on update and security and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Now scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through controlled folder access, click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed and now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program file 686. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder, common folder, and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file, click on open, and then again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, open this folder, binaries, win64, select this exe file, click on open. Once the game is added over here, now type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel, click on system and securities, Windows Defender firewall, click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender firewall, click on change settings on the top, click on allow another app, click on browse, again go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder, select the game exe file, click on open, now click on add. In my case it is already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, open this folder, binaries, win64, select this exe file and then click on open and then click on add. In my case the game is already added. So once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Now still not working. The next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. This is important. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website. Now on this website, make sure that you select your series, select your graphic card over here. Now once you select your graphic card over here, make sure that you select the right operating system and then click on find. Now once you click on find, you will see this page. The latest driver will be on top. So right now it's 560.94. Now click on view over here and then click on download. And once the download is complete, you can run the exe file. Once you run the exe file, you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom option over here. Now select next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next. And once the installation is complete, then restart your computer, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then go to graphics settings, click on browse over here, go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder, select the game exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Again click on browse and then open this folder, binaries, win64, and then select this exe file, click on add. Once it is added, click on options, select high performance, now click on save and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to verify the game file. This is important. So go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Now once this verification is 100% complete, now you can launch the game and then check. The next step is to, now you can skip this step if you're not able to launch the game. Now if you're, and follow the next step, just skip this step if you're not able to launch the game. If you're able to launch the game, set the monitor refresh rate to 60, which we have already done. Turn on or turn off dynamic resolution, target frame rate to 60, switch to borderless window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game first. Now set the monitor refresh rate to 60. So if your monitor has an option to change the refresh rate, you can set it to 60 and then turn on or turn off dynamic resolution. Set the target frame rate to 60 and then check. Also lower down graphics settings. So first of all, set the monitor refresh rate to 60 and you can even go to settings and then go to system and then go to display, and over here you can see advanced display option, click on it. Now over here you can select 60 and once that is done, click on keep changes. And once that is done, now go to the game, now go to settings and then go to display first. Now if over here, if it is set to full screen, you can try borderless and then check the performance. If that does not work, you can switch to window mode, and if the resolution is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. And if the vsync is off, you can turn it on and then check. If the vsync is already on, you can turn it off and then check. I have turned off film grain, motion blur, HDR, turn it off. Now apply the settings, click on yes, and then go to graphics. Now over here, the display quality, if this is set to ultra, so over here you will see ultra option. So if it is set to ultra, you can set it to high, or you can even go for medium. And VRS quality is off in my case. Dynamic resolution, if this is off, turn it on and then set the target frame rate to 60. I have kept at 60, and then you can check. If that does not work, you can even turn dynamic resolution off and then check. Now over here you can see a method. Now if this is set to DLSS, make sure DLSS quality is set to quality. Now if you're using FSR, in that case also make sure it is set to quality. In my case, I have set it to quality. Now scroll down. Here you can see frame generation. Now if this is on, turn off frame generation and just keep all the graphics quality to medium. Now apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. This is important. So copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Now on this website you will see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download this x86 file and x64 file. So download this x86 file and then run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, it's telling me to restart my computer because I have already installed it. So ignore this error. Now download this x64 and then run this exe file as well. Now again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install and let the installation complete. Now once both the files are installed, make sure both are installed. Once both are installed, you will see a restart option like this. Make sure that you restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. Now for this, open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Update and Security, then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, then restart your computer, and after the system restart you can launch the game. Now the next step is to, if you have these devices like hotas, wheel, pedals or any kind of external devices which you're not using, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnect. If you have extra controller connected to the computer, try launching the game on single monitor. Disable overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then launch the game. If you have any other overlay application, like if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off, or simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking application. So if you have MSI, Afterburner, Riva Tuner or any kind of overclocking application running, close it. If you have any kind of third-party application or services running, close it, including your browsers and any kind of third-party application. If you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. Now this is important, so go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer and then update the system BIOS. Now in case of laptop, before you update the system BIOS, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, you can log into the computer and then launch the game and then check. Still not working. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So you can simply make a right click on the game, select manage, click on uninstall. Now after you uninstall, go to the game installation folder and delete the game folder and then restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, in that case try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.